Hey my people, what's going on? This is MajorTv. Let's talk. Hey, I want to talk about our ego. Be mindful I'm about to say because it's deep. Don't let your ego destroy you. Don't let your ego destroy you. Too many times, our ego, which is not so much a bad thing, because nothing wrong with being confident, and nothing wrong with being high on yourself. But you have to also be humble. You had a starting point just like everybody else had a starting point. You wasn't always as smart. You wasn't always as financially healthy, spiritually on top. You wasn't always overstanding. You wasn't always that person you are now. So when you see sisters and brothers struggling, the last thing you should do is belittle them, make fun of them, or talk down on them. I don't care who you are, whether you're an ordinary black person of leadership and integrity. I don't care if you have money. I don't care if you're a scholar. I don't care what degree you have. Be humble. Yes, you must be assertive. Yeah, hold your ground. Be centered. Stay focused. Keep the Most High first. Do your part. But don't let it go to your head. History has shown us that great men and women fell because of their ego. Because of their self-pride. All that's great. But you gotta keep it in check. That goes for me. I mean, because when you look at how far you came and where you at, you look around and see how people are not catching on, how people are not understanding the big picture. Because you gotta remember, we're dealing with a big old jigsaw puzzle. Piecing together 1,000 pieces, right? And we're in the maze almost. You can say we're in the maze. We are in the maze. You're trying to piece the puzzle together and make sense of what you're trying to understand in your life, your purpose, connect with the Most High, understanding the importance of basic things, right? And sometimes it's hard figuring out when you're in a society in the world that dictates the way you believe, pray, think, love, act, sing, talk, what have you. That's why I read a quote where, and I'm paraphrasing, it takes a hell of a person to be themselves and not conform to society ways and how they think we should function. But it's also equally important that we be humble. Too many times we want to talk instead of listen. Too many times we want to do instead of taking our time to understand what we're doing. Yes, life is not mistakes. It's lessons, so you have to go through something. So that might be the contradiction, but the point is, you live, you learn, you grow. It's trial and error, right? So, being confident, great. Having pride, great. But when you lacking basic discipline, when you're lacking humility, when you're lacking compassion and love, it's a problem, black people. So for me, when I say, don't let your ego destroy you, just what it means. Don't let what you know, what you have, what you got going on, go to your head. Point blank. So for me, I keep my ego in check. Cause I do have a big personality. I'm apologetically black. I do speak my mind, but I've learned through trial and error about using tact, about thinking before I speak. I heard a quote: the right to speak should be reserved to the one who has something to say. Meaning, I was told a long time ago, I think you're a fool when you open your mouth and move all down. I was real young. I never understood what that person was saying to me till later on. I think about how society how people talk about young people right now. I was young. How we so energetic. A lot of do foolish things and so forth. So we young, right? And what I got from it is don't say nothing if it doesn't make sense. You see people do this all day, all on social media, in the everyday communication with people, and not really realize that you sound dumb, that you sound illiterate, that you sound stupid. And you may not be none of that. You may be very bright, but sometimes people like to be the center of attention, excuse me. And they want people to look at them and laugh like the class clown and, want people to know they got it going on or what have you. All the while, people looking at you like, bro, or sis, you're tripping. You know, some other ish. And I'm just like saying to my people is that we have to be smart, and we have to realize just like he give it, he take it away. And it's just that it's not because things just happen by accident. We always test it. Karma and all that is real. I mean, we have to really understand the laws of attraction. We have to really understand the balance that the Most High created. It's so much we have to understand. And once we understand 3 levels of growth I spoke about, knowledge, understanding, or overstanding, and wisdom, you're complete. That don't mean you won't go through anything. But knowledge is just knowing something. Overstanding, understanding, and overstanding is processing and making sense of it. Now you see what it entails, the truth of the situation. Now the next move is to apply, which is wisdom. And a lot of time we drop the ball at 1 and 2, and we get the 3rd level of growth. We don't want to do it because you know why? It makes us pull our pants up. It makes us dress decent. It makes us be more caring. It makes us understand it's not all about us. We're a small atom in a large universe. There's nothing wrong with loving you. You do come first. But at the same time, once you start loving you and you understand loving you, you have to know how to love others, particularly sisters and brothers. But at the same time, you should also know you should defend yourself. You should want to believe in black empowerment, buy black and building. But you should not have to deal with nobody's nonsense. But too many times, because of society, how you think we should believe, think, love, teach, all that, you know what I'm saying? Pray, what have you, that have tainted us, have damaged us. So we see male chauvinism, we see femininity, we see a lot of things going on. Whereas the imbalance kicking, whereas you think you better, you know more, there's a competing thing, or what have you. It shouldn't be that. If you're meant to lead, lead. If you're a strong brother and sister, be that. If you have something to offer, share it. But at the same time, be humble. Because yes, when you know something nobody else knows, or you're more articulate, or you can pass on something that's helpful, you're going to draw many to you. But that don't mean you let it go to your head. You got to give it to the Most High. You got to give it to the Most High. It's not for you, it's for the Most High. He blessed you to have the spiritual intuitiveness. He blessed you to have the intellectual intelligence to process and articulate eloquently your point. You give it to him, not to you. So hey, sad to say something. Y'all just talk about you. You know I love y'all. You know that. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for the live last night. Y'all showed up. Y'all showed up and showed out. I love that. Thank you for all the love and support. Y'all know y'all my people. Y'all know I rock with y'all. Even y'all don't rock with me, I rock with y'all, you know. And for the haters, hey, can't say nothing about that. But the Most High deal with them too. Look, this is MajorTv. I'm trying to get my sex on. I'm trying to get my cardio, and you already know. Y'all stay focused, stay on cold. Just be black, baby. Peace.
I just wanna stay in my zone, don't tell me I'm wrong. I know I'm a king, I'm taking my throne. I need me a queen, she gotta be raw, she gotta be law, she gotta be raw. Match made in heaven, she shit from the Lord. I give it all when I'm spitting these balls. Made it from nothing, this shit is bizarre. Trying to forget everything that I saw. This is my life, I don't need a wall.